Welcome. Here we are with another edition of my uh, Car Mechanic Sim 2021 YouTube series, and we are on car number 3 of the Hot Rod DLC. And today we're looking at the Smith and Parker Outlaw, which, as you can see, is again pretty rough shape and appears to be missing everything in terms of tires. So I want to try to get that to where it can roll on its own. I might do that here in a bit. I want to get the first things first, though. I want to get the frame fixed up. Right now, frame's looking a little rough around the edges. So let's do that. 1250, sure, go ahead. It's not a bad body color on that. Alright, let's put that away. And so we'll take a look at what tire sizes are needed. So that's me. Write those down here. Hang on. So rim 34 Baker, okay. And we need, let's see, 2 15 65 are 17, so 17-inch on the front and 325 55 R21. So rim 34B, that should be easy to find. In fact, why don't we go ahead and hop on over to the rim shop and see if we could find that. Do here. Rim 34. We need 34B. We need 2 of them in the 17-inch size and 2 of them in the 21-inch size. There we go. Now, getting it backed out all the way there. So we're looking for, does it have a specific request on the tire type? No, it's just size, isn't it? Yeah, but we do have ones with white walls on them, so I think as long as we get the ones with the right looking side on them, we should be fine. Alright, let's go poking around. Well, how does the picture look? So it's kind of a thin white stripe. It's not the entire width, so we could go with that. I think that's probably going to be the closest to the bunch because that one's kind of like got the right around the bead. That one's like super thick, like goes from the bead most of the way out, and then this one's like right in the middle. And so I think vintage tire wall A is probably going to be, yeah, because it goes against the beaded thing and goes not even halfway. So I think by process of elimination, vintage tire A should be, just by random guess there. By doing that, we're going to need 2 of them that are 17s. And this is 215 65. Okay, 17-inch, 215 65. All right. We're getting the same ones again. 2 of them, and this time we need them in a 21. And these are 325. These are fat tires. 325, 55. Okay, 2 of those. Let's put these on and see if we can get them to work. Should, but we'll find out. If she sits on her own, we'll be good to go. If it's not right, we'll get to do this again. I have a feeling this will probably fit just fine. Alright, let's get these balanced. And that's 2. Number 3. Alright, let's, oh, wait. We're missing parts, aren't we? Yes, we are. Alright, let's see how bad the damage is. Looks like we need some, brake shoes, a drum. But we're otherwise intact over here. What about you? Are you missing yours too? Yes, you are. Hang on. Okay, the drive shaft appears to be missing, but we don't care about that right now. We can always buy one. Let's go. Yeah. 2 sets of brake shoes. We're gonna need brake drums. Drum. Oh, I didn't like the plural form of it. Whatever. Close enough. Alright. That on there. That'll be one of the, we need one of the fat ones, 325. This is a bit unusual since most of the time we've had at least one tire or multiple tires still on the vehicles. Oh. Wait, we just screwed up, didn't we? Yes, we did. Oh, wait, or did we? Yes, we did. Okay. You know I was going to do that at some point. But I gotta be careful which ones you pick. Alright. We want the other 325. There we go. Looks about right. What are you missing? You look like you're missing a cap, but... Yes, I know I don't have the part. Oh, and you're missing... Oof. That's a big oof. Right. Let's go over here. Cap. Wishbone. Upper suspension arm, which we're going to need to get a couple of bushings for that. Bushings. Do there. Spring. Front spring. Eye. And cap. Go. Get that assembly put back together, or rather put together for the first time. Okay. I need that outer tie rod. Part. There we go. See what the last one has. It looks like it's got the assembly, it's just missing a bunch of other stuff. Get that. We're gonna need that and that. What's on our list here? Sway bar, upper suspension, wheel hub cap, caliper. Alright. Need a couple more rubber bushings. Upper suspension arm to go with them. An end link. Hubcap. Caliper. Cylinder for the caliper. There we go. Okay. Let's get this together. Alright, let's find out. If this thing will set free. It looks like it. Excellent. Not bad at all. Okay, that's part of the battle, is just making sure it can roll on its own. Now we could start focusing on getting the rest of it fixed up. Start pulling a bunch of stuff here. I want to go ahead and get that battery, because that's the only thing back here. And I'm going to mark it. I'm just going to head over to electronics and get that, since it's all by its lonesome back here. Okay, that's all the stuff off the back. There's no fenders to speak of, right? Right. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Okay, we have there we go. There's something out of my mouse there. Alright, is anything else? I think that's everything. Everything we could pull off there. So I want to go ahead and mark that, get rid of those two. Those two aren't going to be fixable. Mark those two. Those aren't fixable. Side mirror, I don't know if that's going to be fixable. But we'll try. Right. There went that one. Yeah, there's... Looks like that one, that one, that one. Let's just go over to bodywork. Okay, go do this, and we're going to just grab a bunch of stuff. Left headlight. Right tail light. At the other tail light. And body window. Back window. Right door window. Okay, I thought I'd bought that. I was just sitting there going, why is that? Okay. Windshield. Front left window. There we go. Left side mirror. Front fender. And the trunk. I don't think that's a complete list, but this will get us pretty far. I think so. So that one too. Right. Rear window. Trunk. Mirror. Get it. Almost. But we're missing the license plate. Among other things. Take a quick walk around. I think... Oh, got that. I think we're just missing the tail light. Or not tail light, but the tag. I get it right yet. Okay. We are doing one plate. That's going to be custom, of course. There we go. This body's at 96. What are we missing? Got the side mirrors, got the tail lights, bumper. That is weird. What are we missing on the body? You shouldn't be missing anything. Hmm. Okay. That would be it right there. Okay. That looked like it was part of the frame. At least I found it rather quickly. Yeah, that's kind of BS there, but okay. There we go. Okay, so the previous one blended in with the frame, so I assumed it was part of the frame. Well, you just gotta mouse over everything just to kind of double check, because sometimes you get some weird parts like that that you're not expecting, and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna disassemble the interior. All new stuff. New fabric seats, just like the previous one. And, ooh, I like that steering wheel. Put it all back in. All right, 3 out of 4 are at 100%. Doing good. Alrighty. So, now we get to move on. Check some settings real quick. Borderless VC. Wait, hang on, why is... Alright. Right. Okay. so I guess we're going to go ahead and either go ahead and get this off to paint. Yeah, let's do that. I was just checking the frame rate there. I was just like, something wasn't right there. Now, let's see. I mean, maybe. Let's see what the libraries do. Okay, so that second one. That actually doesn't look bad. Let's keep looking. Gives it a really nice lighter color that might actually be good for... Yeah, let's paint that. If we left the shiny coat, the original style of coat on there, it almost would have looked like a John Deere tractor. I'm not hating this. I think I just kind of picked that color almost at random, and it's just like, yeah, that actually... I could see that totally being at a car show. Okay, so back to Bay 1. Yeah, that's going to look nice with the screenshots. Get a nice little corner view of that thing. That's going to make a perfect thumbnail for the video. Yeah, I'm digging that. Alright. The engine's buried in there. We're going to... You look like you're intact. You have... There's a fluid reservoir. It doesn't look like you have much. Okay. Got your brake servo. I'm not even seeing a power steering reservoir, am I? Okay. That's fine. I just want to see what all is here so that we know what to go look for. Alright, so we will need to pop this thing up in mouse, I swear. Try something real quick. There. Hopefully that'll work a little bit better. Okay, so that's still gonna have to come off there. Grab that. Get the gearbox off. Alright, so nix these mufflers. Just get rid of all of it. Okay. Those are green and good to go now. Alright, let's get the oil taken out of it. Okay, do bay 1. No. There we go. Nope. Nope, nope. We want to drain it. Not add to it. Okie dokie. Like I said, I'm not seeing any other... Oh, hang on. Not seeing a power steering fluid reservoir any place around here, so... Sure, we're not just, like, tucking it around parts of the motor here. Like we're clear. Okay, let's look one more time now that we've got the engine out of the way. Just to make sure we're not missing something. Oh, other than the engine, of course. Pipes leading straight to it. You just have the radiator for the coolant, and then the brake fluid servo, or the brake servo. Those are the two fluids besides the engine, so... Yeah, basically that's it. Oh, up, hang on. Got suitably distracted here. One moment. Alright. Way off in the corner. There we go. I didn't look far enough over. And it's so obvious it's right there now, but yeah. That's what happens when you try to do this while you're distracted. Anyway, so all the fluids are drained now. Same as the others, no washer reservoir, because I guess you don't need it. So, time to get the engine torn apart. You can see it's not in the best of shape. I'm gonna take this thing completely down to the engine block. I'm gonna replace what we can't fix. Actually, hang on, we're not gonna fix anything. We're just gonna rebuild it from the ground up and stuff as many performance parts into it. If we were just doing a restoration as is, that'd be a different story, but we want to upgrade the car. Not just fix it back up. Sorry, it's been a rather interesting day today, so a little scatterbrained, so just bear with me. Oh, there's another one. The exhaust manifold off there. And of course there's a ton of rusty bolts. Stage name. Scott ever watch this? Okay. Let's get the other side stripped down like this. Alright, let's get this other exhaust manifold off there. Only one rusty bolt this time, thank goodness. Okay, all the clutch stuff is now off of there. Let's see. Do I want to go after the rocker arms, or I guess we'll take the front end off first. Doesn't really matter which one we do first. Come on. Alright, let's get the fuel filter off. That apart. Oh, guess we can't take that off till we get more of the internals removed. Come on. Get these rocker arms off. Okay. That was... Let me write something down real quick. Push rods off and we should be able to get this head out of here. We'll get that in here in a second. I just want to get the rocker arms and the push rods off this other... Come on, let me get on there. There you go. Nope, I want the rocker arm. Thank you. If I move the mouse too far down, it thinks I'm trying to select the engine head. I'm like, no, don't want that just yet. Got a couple more steps here before we can start pulling the heads off this thing. Now we should be able to. Got that one out. Always one rusty bolt. Alright, let's get that oil filter off. Oil pan's gonna have to go as well. Now we can get that out. Pop this thing on its side. Like it has most of its cam caps. That's nice. Step up from the previous engine we were working on. Oh. Come on, give me the rod cap. Thank you. Kind of working our way down the center line here. Rid of these crankshaft caps and the rod caps as we go along. Come on. All right. We'll take our time with this. And off comes the engine block. Okay. So, just like always, we're going to try to fix the, if it'll let us, fix the crankshaft and the engine block. Neither of those are performance parts in this game. So, we're going to just fix them up and use them as our starting point for the new engine. We're going to sell the rest because we don't want to bother fixing most of that up, because a good chunk of it's going to get replaced by performance parts anyway, so get rid of all of it that we don't want. Actually, hang on. Sort by condition. There we go. Now we'll sell. Boom. Alright. Okay, we'll start a shopping list. Basically flywheel, 8 pistons with conrod, camshaft, 3 bearing caps for the crankshaft, oil filter, alternator, power steering, fuel filter, and ignition coil. I think that's going to be good for first round. So let's go order stuff. And got our flywheel. 8 pistons with connecting rod. Okay, performance camshaft. That's a standard part, that's a standard part, so we'll skip those. Got the alternator, power steering pump, and a fuel filter, and a good old-fashioned ignition coil. And we'll go get the other parts at the standard shop. Go. Oil filter to go along with it. Oh right, we forgot one thing. Need piston rings. Let's look at that in there while we're busy doing all this stuff down here. Could be everybody. Get the crankshaft bearings in. Okay, I think that should be it for this round, so let's get our next part list taken care of. Alright, clutch plate, we're gonna need 8 rod caps. Alright. Cam gear, distributor, 2 engine heads. I think that'll be it for this round. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Let's go here. Before we do anything else, actually, I don't know which oil pan it's going to use just yet, so I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Hang on. Alright. Clutch plate. Rod caps are standard parts, and cam gear, distributor. Got you. 2 engine heads. Very nice. Alright. That in there. Slowly kind of work our way up one end to the other. And just got a couple more. Got cam gear, distributor. Right. Put this other engine head on there and then we'll move on. Manifold. $16 push rods. Yep, there. We get the distributor rotor? Yes, we did. Okay. And timing chain. Okay. One pressure plate. One intake manifold. And rotor at that. 2 exhaust manifolds. I think the rest of these are all standard parts. Okay. So timing chain. Got ourselves an oil pan. $16 push rods, but we're also going to need $16 rocker arms to go along with them. Oh, and almost forgot those. Let me get those real quick. Almost forgot the spark plugs entirely. There we go. Alright, let's get that on there first. That on there. And got that. Timing chain. Oil pan. Okay. the other exhaust manifold on. Let's get these push rods in while we get the rocker arms. Looking good so far. Alrighty. Just about there. Okay, let's go switch over here. We'll do the same for this side. All this stuff put in while we're over here. Okay. Getting there. Probably one of the more tedious parts of the assembly, but a very important part. Okay, last one. Go. That's all of our parts for that round. So, let's get leaf bearing for that. Cover A, cover B, 2 carburetors, distributor cap, and a timing cover. A pretty full list. Need both our carburetors, distributor cap, and these are all standard parts. And since this looks like a standard V8 that they're putting in here, I bet you they're using clip B. We're going to just kind of guess. Take an educated guess on that and see if I'm right or not. If not, just buy the ones we do need. Freaking called it. Ready. Get carburetors installed. We got the clutch release bearing. We don't want to forget that. There we go. Okay. Hang on. Oh, we got the timing cover. That's right. Let's go top to bottom here. Filter base, ignition wires, water pump, and crankshaft pulley. And one thing that should be a performance part here is the ignition wires. Everything else should be Bog standard parts. Go. Okay. Move on. Filter, pump pulley, and first of the belts. Right, we were going over here because of the filter. Nope, nope. Didn't want to back out and clean out, but there we go. Okay, pump pulley and serpentine belt bead. Come on, focus. And we just got a couple more parts here and we'll be done. Getting pretty darn close. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Radiator fan. I think that's everything. Not seeing any grayed out parts. All the clutch stuff is there. The wiring's in. All the belts are accounted for. Yeah, I think we're good. That engine off there, we'll get it back in the car. Okay, so everything looks green across the board, nothing missing. Get rid of this. And we're good to go to work on everything in here. I'll basically just pull everything out. Just buy all new. Well, we could try fixing some of it up, but I think maybe the radiator might be fixable. Stand corrected. Okay. That back in there. Actually, double check everything here. So pretty much everything but the power steering reservoir. So the radiator's good, fuse box is good. Brake servo. Let's get everything on a shopping list and then we'll just plunk everything in all at once. So here we need power steering. The rest of this can be found in electrical. 3 of these. Use type C, type or relay B, Medium fuse type B. Relay type C. And fuse type A. Right. Back to assembly mode. That in there. Brake servo. Power steering reservoir. All the fuses and relays put back in. This time they're all 100%. Back up a little bit. Get the rest of the fluids in before we forget. Alright, I think that's everything from the engine compartment. Looks like it is. Very good. See what our parts condition looks like now. 77%. That's not bad. Okay, so we'll get her up in the air. I do the fuel system, and then do the exhaust, and get to work on the suspension. Just like always. Yeah, fuel tank's way up here. Oh, it's actually got a pump on it this time. Very nice. I'm gonna ditch both of these. And go into the tune-up shop for the pump. Get that extra 1.5%. And car parts. Or, I think, because it's a standard part. Got fuel now. That's good. Might as well get these on here while we're in the neighborhood. Alright, let's go get our exhaust parts. 2 middle mufflers. And 2 rear mufflers. Cool. And that got, just doing that got us up to 81. Nice. Alright, so pretty much we're down to the front and rear suspension. Let's go ahead and just pull these tires off. And we're just going to pull all this stuff out. Fix what we can, replace what we can't. The usual. And get that bushing out. Alright. Get this. Got that side taken care of. Tear this side apart. And get the shoes, the cylinder, all that stuff's got to go. Come on, you can come out. There you go. Okay, that's everything. Been good so far. Alright, that's going to be quite a bit off our list here. In fact, that's not bad at all. Let's get our stuff ordered. Didn't take very long. Rubber bushings, rear shock absorbers, and a couple of rear springs. Come on. There we go. While we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and get that drive shaft. That put on real quick. Okay. These U-bolts on. And get our tire on there, and then we'll do the other side. And get this other bushing in. There we go. Oh, yeah, over there. Thank you. And let's get the front brakes put together. We'll slap the tire on this one, call it for that part. Come on, get in there. should be everything. That is one freshly rebuilt rear suspension. Parts quality is up to 90%, so we're making good progress. Yeah, one of these assemblies is going to have to be rebuilt, one won't. That cuts our work down by a little bit. We need to get the cab bearing off there. Now we can get the front wheel hub. Other suspension arm out. Get that other side taken apart. Okay, this other suspension arm off. Should be everything. Looks like it. Okay, we're just going to do the same thing this time. Just for the front suspension we did for the back. Okay, so yeah, we left that one suspension part or assembly together because it was already 100% from earlier, so sell parts. Anything under 90%. Buy the rest from here. Need one inner tie rod. Couple of brake pads. Outer tie rod. There we go. Front sway bar. Shock absorber. Two bearings. Shock absorber cap. An end link. 4 rubber bushings. 2 vented brake discs. And a front spring. Alright, let's start slapping this back together, shall we? There's both suspension arms. Go. Almost forgot the outer tie rod. There we go. Get the other side. Okay. Getting there. We're almost done. We're not missing anything else here. Nope. 100% on everything. Oh darn. We did it. Okay. Now we get to do the alignment. Let's get you over there promptly. There we go. We get the headlights and wheels taken care of, and then probably off to the dyno room after this. Alright. That's taken care of. Okay, let's get you over to the engine room, or the engine dyno. And we're going to let this thing do a full pull. So, factory power 285 horsepower, 371 pound-feet of torque. So, we're going to see where this goes. Go, baby, go. .492 horsepower, so a 73% gain of roughly 208 horsepower and 626 pound-feet of torque for a gain of 255 and 69%. Nice. Not too shabby. Not quite as powerful as the last one we did, but still plenty good. Plenty good. Alright, let's get her outside and we'll do some screenshots real quick. Get rid of my paper here. We don't need those tire measurements anymore. Let's take some pictures. Okay, that'll be perfect. Go. One last thing I want to go do. And that is... oh. I'm on the wrong side of the vehicle, but that's okay. We're going to the speed track. I want to see how fast this thing can go. Now we're on the right side. The correct side. Oh, that shifted hard. 110, 20, 30, 40, 150, 60, 70, 177. Man, we ricocheted hard off that. 177. That's not too shabby. I think that's pretty close to what we got with the previous car that we worked on. Alright, so he's all done. Let's look at the numbers. 100% condition on everything. Bought it for 14. That was at an auction, mind you. You can see the condition bonus and the parts values, how they break down. So we're selling it for 79 with a profit of 64.6. Not too bad. I think it was only about 20k lower than the previous car, which, or no, 10 to 20k over, or 10 to 20k difference is what I meant to say. So yeah, go ahead and sell it. I'll start to make it back a little bit of that money. So let's do some house cleaning here before we close down for the night. Move that to bay 1. So this is going to be the Smith Parker Roadster. That's going to be the next one on our list. The old Daddy T is going to be the one after that. That in bay 2. Yeah, like I say, rough shape. And this one, which is basically, it's like a, basically the Shelby racing car, but not, you know. This is the in-game clone, which is the DC Typhoon. So yeah, we're gonna have fun with this one. It's gonna be a peppy little car when we get started with her. And we're going to move you here because we're going to stage you there. That's going to be the one buffer car that one filler car that we use between DLCs. And just so you guys can see how this all works here. I've got several DLCs worth of cars to do, plus some filler cars. That's how I keep everything organized. We're going to move that to the garage. That's going to go there. Like I said, it's not in horrible shape. But hang on, let me look at the parts. Yeah, he's like in the 70s, so, you know, a little bit of work here and there. But it's still going to be one of those ones that we kind of breathe on it. And then, you know, fix up everything. We should be able to just fix up most of the existing parts and then upgrade the engine with, you know, performance stuff. So we got the first of the Pagani, Hyara, Tempesta, Guayara, however you pronounce it. That's going to be on deck a few episodes from now. Like I said, we need to get these two out of the way, plus the last car in the Hot Rod DLC. We do the filler, and then we go right into the Pagani DLC. So that's kind of the chain of events going on here. So with that, I want to thank you for watching, and like I said, we're putting out as many episodes as I can, given the time I've got, and I'll see you in the next one.